Hi, my name is Eunice. I come from a family of 5. I'm the third child. I studied nursing for 3 years in Bayelsa State School of Nursing. 2021, when I was running up with my nursing school, and we had like a 3 months period where we would go for internship. So during that period, I just really felt like nursing wasn't for me. I just felt out of place, and that was when I was thinking about a career switch. And luckily for me, I had a conversation with my brother. So my brother was looking at options for me, and he came across the Women Techsters Fellowship and saw some testimonials from other alumni, and he said I should, do my research about it. I did research. I saw reviews, testimonials, a lot of people saying a lot of good things about Tech for Dev, and I decided to give it a try. During the Women Techsters Fellowship, it was one of the hardest times in my life, honestly. I faced a lot of interesting things, but the Women Techsters Fellowship provided a light in that phase. The laptop I was using at that period was like a desktop. If the light goes out, it means I don't have a laptop anymore. So for the 4 hours, I had to burn fuel because we didn't have lights during the morning in my area. So I had to burn fuel during the daytime for the course. And then at night, when we had lights, I would stay up through the night and I'll go through the course content for that particular day. I would read other things about a particular thing that we learned and read wide. I also was so used to YouTube. YouTube was like my go-to for every single thing. I know many developers can relate to that. I was using YouTube to learn a lot. So during that period, it was a lot of learning, even through my challenges that I was facing. But I just decided that this was what I was going to do, and I gave it my all. My highlights were the lessons that we had. So my track, that's the backend track, our facilitator always gives us like assignments, and I could see my growth. So the code that I would write at the beginning was not what I was writing at that point. Seeing that growth really made me feel a whole lot better, and seeing my growth was like a major highlight for me. And then also meeting wonderful people. So I met wonderful fellows, and that communication with the fellows was also a major highlight for me. I got to meet 2 other wonderful fellows in the backend track, alongside with one wonderful designer fellow, and the 4 of us made like a good team, and we joined an hackathon, and it was really intense. We stayed up all night, and at the end of the day, our work paid out, and we came out second place in the hackathon, and we won $2,000. And I guess the win for me, irrespective of the money, it was the fact that I could then see the dividends of all the efforts I have been putting over the months. I could see that coming from nursing was not a barrier for me. I could see that not knowing anything about tech in the beginning still wasn't a barrier for me. I could see that the effort that I put would always yield results, and I began to believe that I could really transition. A day in like my job currently is, I think many times, is just looking at bugs, trying to fix bugs, writing a lot of code. I write a lot of code every day. So it is reading thousands of lines of code, figuring out problems. So the Women Techsters Fellowship built not just the hard skills, but also the soft skills that enabled me to be able to go for the role that I have currently. Word of advice, I guess it's 3 words really. Number 1 is to believe in yourself. It may be hard, so you can find somebody else that believes in you. In the beginning, I struggled with believing in myself, but I had my brother who believed in me. So if you cannot believe in yourself, find somebody else that will believe in you until you start believing in yourself. The second thing is to understand that as long as you put in effort, you would see results. If you do not put in effort, you would not see results. And then finally is appreciate your journey for where you are. So there was a period where I was looking for jobs and jobs were not coming. I was having a lot of "thank you for applying, we regret to inform you." But that didn't deter me, and I could see that my journey was actually like moving forward. I went from not applying for any jobs because I didn't have any skills to now applying for roles with those skills. I want to say a very big thank you to the Women Techsters Fellowship. Honestly, it changed a whole lot, and that community feeling is something I'm very grateful for Tech for them. And also, I would say thank you to myself and thank you to my older brother for really pushing me to achieve everything that I've been able to achieve thus far.